Most of us think compulsively all the time. That is to say, we talk to ourselves. If I talk all the time, I don't hear what anyone else has to say. If I think all the time, that is to say, if I talk to myself all the time, I don't have anything to think about except thoughts. And therefore, I'm living entirely in the world of symbols. Therefore, if you meditate for an ulterior motive, that is to say, to improve your mind, to improve your character, to be more efficient in life, you've got your eye on the future and you are not meditating. Well, meditation, when correctly done, has nothing to do with all that. It's a kind of digging the present. It's a kind of grooving with the eternal now. The place where it's at is simply here and now. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds that are going on around you, just listen to the general hum and buzz of the world as if you were listening to music. Don't try to identify the sounds you're hearing. Don't put names on them. Simply allow them to play with your eardrums. It's all just sound. And if I am talking to you right now and you're doing this, don't try to make any sense out of what I'm saying, because your brain will take care of that automatically. You don't have to try to understand anything. As you hear sounds coming up in your head, thoughts, you simply listen to them as part of the general noise going on, just as you would be listening to the sound of my voice, or just as you would be listening to cars going by or to birds chattering outside the window. So look at your own thoughts as just noises. And soon you will find that the so-called outside world and the so-called inside world come together. They are a happening. Your thoughts are a happening, just like the sounds going on outside. And everything is simply a happening, and all you're doing is watching it. It's all just sound. The place where it's at is simply here and now.
What is going on today, guys? Evan Aldo here. Dow slides down 100 points. So I think a lot of this is obviously because the inflation is creeping back up a little bit. Treasury's up, Coinbase is up as well. In this long right here, this short on Bitcoin and a lot of other trades. This is the one I entered yesterday. So far, it hasn't played out the way I would have hoped, but it hasn't really done anything. However, you're in that kind of crazy uptrend. It wouldn't surprise me if you do break upward here. If we regain VWAP, I might close this out for a loss. Not that crazy of a loss, but yeah. But yeah, official inflation is a big lie. Yeah, what's up, Plan E? What's up, B Baker? Selling crypto to fix a car. What's wrong with the car? Hopefully it's not too bad of a issue. Green dot on the weekly still on ETH. So, I mean, macro is still good, guys. Macro is still generally pretty good. And I think that things probably generally will be more upward until March, I think. March historically is a bad month for Bitcoin, for crypto in general. We do need to keep that in mind. that could be beginning of March could be where we start to come down. End of March, early April could be a good buyback kind of area. You know, it depends. It depends. Ultimately, that's what I'm kind of seeing here. So yeah, and yeah, just looking at that, that was just straight down there. So yeah, let me just turn up my AC a little bit. It's a little warm in here. Okay. And yeah, I mean, hovering around 52. What's up, Crypto Sam? Front differential gear. Okay. What kind of car is it? Anything good? And you know, if we do come back down to 50, short term, I don't know. I'm almost thinking like we might be able to break up higher. I'm almost thinking that I'm thinking it might be because look at trigger wave up, trigger wave up, trigger wave, and then another one forming right here in the 2 hours. So maybe 3 strikes and you're out, maybe not. So that's what I'm kind of looking at right there. So yeah, and then if we look at ETH on some of the shorter time frames, didn't quite make it up to that fib level. However, trigger wave right there. Yeah, it still looks decent. Like that trigger wave could bring us up higher potentially. Would not surprise me. And we're under VWAP. If we could reclaim that, that would be pretty good. Get them up to 3,000 potentially. 3,000, that could be where you peak out at for February, and then March is your kind of correction downward a bit. It wouldn't surprise me too much. Doing well, Aviv, doing well. And then Matic, that was a long in the Discord. I shouted out. It took some time to play out, and so it took some time to play out, and then then I hit first take profit. A lot of people took that in the Discord. Congrats if you did. A lot of people like that trade. If you guys are interested in the Discord, link down below. If you want a free month in the Discord, sign up to FAIRDESK or any of the exchanges down below with my link. Deposit at least $100 and open a support ticket in the Discord, and then we will get you sorted. And you can go right here to open that support ticket. So yeah, we've been killing it in there. CBZ, KMAC, Lanacore. So yeah, what's up, Crypto Dontist? What's going on? So, okay, that was Matic. I still think, Matic's got a good shot of getting back up to $1. Matic was pretty... I want to look at Matic versus Ethereum. Yeah, I think we're starting to see... Yep, that's good. Okay, we're starting to see a jump there, so I really like that. And, yeah. I know XRP did jump up a lot. 57 cents, 56 cents, okay. Jumped up a little bit, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, like the rest of the market. ApeCoin versus ETH, still showing strength. I like that. I like how Ape looks versus Ethereum. And then Ape in itself. Now, mutants are down on the day. The NFTs themselves are down on the day, but ApeCoin is up, I believe. $1.66. I'll take it. I think we'll keep going. So yeah. And let's see here. Cardano. So yeah, I mean, things are hitting somewhat of a significant area here. Probably going to hold this and potentially jump higher. I would think, weekend obviously could be more neutral, more boring, more sideways, generally could be like that. And green dot, money flow coming up. So yeah. QNT, yeah, there's some good fundamentals there. Looking pretty good in some of your trigger wave, your 4-day. It should pump. I have a small position in this. Yeah, it should pump. I want to look at Zcash a little bit out of something that's really fallen down, and then yeah, this could, I mean, very risky, but it could do something here. $300 million market cap. That is micro. Trying to think here. Mobile is up a bit, up about 100% or something. This is the one that I get a lot of, having the helium mobile. I think this could continue. I'm gonna probably hold this probably another year at least, I would think. So yeah. SEI. That was, yeah, I was looking at this. This could be out of one of the new ones that could do something good in the next, I mean, I know it would be crazy, but maybe you get up to somewhere between 10 and $20 billion market cap of 5 to 10x. And I think that a lot of them can. Kusama. Yeah, let's look at Kusama. Okay, no one's asked me to look at this in a long time. Textbook, yeah, market saver looks pretty good. I don't know much about this. I don't know where it's going to go, but I think you're probably at least going to give it back up to $65. After that, you probably could break back up to 160 something, maybe 3 or 4x. I think a lot of these, 5x is very likely for a lot of these. Decentralized social, okay, that area, you could break above, yeah. You could get a 2 or 3x, probably get back up to these areas potentially. Bitcoin short term, I think there's a good shot that you're probably going to break upward from here. You're regaining VWAP. I mean, we've been very range bound. I'm not expecting anything too crazy to happen on the stream. I'm looking for this to regain kind of VWAP so I could kind of just close this trade out and just, wave the white flag. Who knows what'll happen? It'll probably be range bound for a bit more. I mean, if you do break upward, you're looking at, I think there's a spider line actually. Yeah. That could be it if you break upward. Yep. Right. Yeah. 553s. Plenty. There's not too many that haven't done much, but there's a lot that are down quite a bit from all-time highs still, which is a good thing. Let's look at dots. Binance. I feel like this has lagged behind a lot of the rest of the market, but looking good in the larger time frames. I think you'll get up to like 950 pretty soon. Probably by April, I'd say, by halving, I would guess. QNT, yeah, I have some QNT. Shout out to Bird and Stone. Been a long time follower. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. And oh man. Yeah. And there's a lot of small caps that probably look like everything else right now, yeah. Could do something. Don't know much about it. Doesn't look bad. Speaking of small caps, there's Persistence. This is a pretty small cap. How are we doing here? Coming down a little bit. Tia. That's a new one, Celestia, yeah. There's just not enough data on this there. I mean, maybe there's another exchange with more. It only goes up. This is like the S&P 500 on the monthly. It only goes up. I don't know. Tough to say. Very hard to say. Probably will follow the rest of the market. Who knows though? What's up, NBF? Appreciate you. Traditional markets are strong. Yeah, but I mean, they kind of already nuked a little bit. And I mean, I'm not too concerned unless we get kind of that 2-week bear div. As of right now, nothing's looking too bad. I mean, weekly EMAs, if these start to curve down, that's a little concerning. Yeah. When it goes into the gray, how about Algorand? How's that done? Yeah, a lot of stuff does look pretty good. lot of stuff does look pretty decent. I mean, these altcoins will probably have their time of day at some point here. Trying to think. Oh yeah, VeChain. That's good, yeah. I'm ahead quite a bit on this one. I was buying it over there, yeah. Almost 100%. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ape looks strong. Macro lower highs. Yeah, AZTV. A lot of them might, but that's still a 5x for most of them. That's still a good amount. I was looking at Ape. Yeah. Imagine if Ape comes all the way back. Oh boy. What about Stellar Lumens? Stellar Lumens. That looks pretty good. Who knows if it'll ever make it up to that high right there, but something could happen. A lot of the alts do, you know, I mean, it's an altcoin accumulation phase, I think. Now until the halving, which is about 2 months. So you got 2 months. If you're investing $1,000 a week, you know, eight grand more potentially. So yeah. Moog, cat meme coin, never heard of it. Mog. What was the main meme coin right now is this one, dog with hat. And yeah, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with this, but yeah. ETH versus BTC. We'll take a look, sure. Yeah. Trigger wave forming on the 5-day. 4-day. Yeah. Other than the blood diamond here, I mean, it still looks pretty good. I still think that there's a good shot we bottomed out. If we didn't, I mean, I don't think you're going to go much lower in this area. If you do, I mean, I guess you could. I mean, anything's possible, but I think in the way the 4-year cycle works and a lot of things work, I think this generally will keep outperforming Bitcoin, especially with anticipation of the ETH ETF now. Fork and pork memes. We can look at Stacks. That's a real project. I mean, hitting that high right there. If you break above this, major macro kind of target is going to be right around, yeah, $20. Sheesh, who knows? Who knows? Who would have known? Who knew? ADA, yeah, we're looking at ADA. I mean, look, it's, you know, it looks good. It looks good. I think you're eventually going to get up to 80 something cents here, and then probably eventually get up to $1. I think that's a given. I mean, close to all-time highs would be 2 or 3x. $5, that would be the place where I would really seriously consider starting to get out of it. An 8x from here, yeah. But yeah. I mean, the big moves happen so quickly here. Look at that. I mean, that was just, yeah, 17x out of nowhere. Stacks. Yeah, I mean, DCA over a 2-month period. Trying to think here. Injective eventually could come up higher. Immutable X, I think, was pumping, right? Yeah, that was doing pretty good. Still looks decent. What's up, Clay the Great? What's going on? Trying to think here. Doge. I mean, obviously, I think there's better things to buy, but this does look good in the 5-day. It's just that accumulation phase. I mean, Atom, I want to look at. Atom's one I've had a long in for a minute. And just wanted to see trigger. Yeah. Yeah, trigger right there on the 5-day. Marketing, yeah. So yeah, Tesla does look decent on the charts. Yeah, we were talking about it. I mean, anything's possible with that, but yeah, it does look pretty decent. I think this 5-day could play out more on Atom. Let's look at Tesla. Yeah, trigger waves and such forming. Yeah. I think it looks pretty. It looks better than it has. That two. Yeah. I'm trying to just find like. I don't know, I'm not seeing like exactly what I want to see, but I do think there's a good shot of coming up higher. Obviously. CRO, yeah, it's a good one to look at. I have a good amount of that one. Down a little bit. Looking good. Yeah, money flow stuff coming up. I mean, you could do something like, look at the money flow right here. Let's just look at this. That area to that area. From the kind of, let's do it from, I guess, the bottom there. That's your target for 20 cents. I mean, I don't know if you're going to get there that quickly, but anything is possible. I think it's, probably would take longer, but yeah. Phantom, yeah. That's looked good, like a lot of other things. I think you're eventually going to get up to dollar something, 2 or 3x pretty soon. Yeah. That was I knew about the ENS news. I didn't buy it either. I didn't get around to it either. Is it? It's on Coinbase, yeah. I still think you got a good shot of getting up to 45 to 54. I mean, decent probability here, I think. I did some TA on this for Paul Barron. He was looking at it, so yeah, I think it could keep going with a lot of other things. File, yeah. Do near. Let's see. Near, yeah. It looks like a lot of other things. I think you could break upward from this, double bottom type thing. Yeah, I mean that wick. Yeah, you're eventually gonna get back up to that freaking December high, I think. So yeah. And then let's look at sell. For some reason, I do not feel like looking at Filecoin, but Cello, yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I think that you're probably gonna jump up higher a bit here. Yeah, you probably eventually. I mean, who knows? But you probably eventually get back to $3 or something. Let's see here. Similar on Filecoin, yeah. If you could break above where we are right now, you're probably going to get up to 17 or something. 2 to 3x is a lot of like the next big target for a lot of this shit. $15, let's say. The graph, yeah, everything looks good in the weekly, guys. Everything, pretty much. If the coin you're buying doesn't look good in the weekly, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. But yeah, I mean there to there, and then yeah, that wick right there, 30 cents, I think is probably a given. But we'll see what happens. It could take months to play out. Who knows? How do you stop FOMO? Good question. Good question. I don't know why I'm Look at that. What was that? AR was at some point. I think this was a decent project. Yeah, oh, yeah, that looks pretty good in the 4-day. Does look pretty good. Okay. $30, 10, yeah. I mean, there's a lot. Pick your poison. I mean, it's just a $700 million market cap. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff is pumping back. That's the other kind of, yeah, the other kind of file storage coin thing. What was, I'm trying to think. Let's see here. How do you stop FOMO? DCA. Have a strategy. Wrong one. Probably going to get back up to 50, I think, here. I think you might be able to hold. This could be a decent long, potentially. AVAX. Yeah. Cock. Cock Inu. Everything's got an Inu in it. Was it Big Cat? I don't know who was. Okay, so she's fighting back a little bit. Probably could jump up a little bit higher. Who knows? Dow. Number go up. Am I even looking at the... Yeah, number go up. I mean, psychologically, 600 is a big area, but you're probably going to keep going, potentially. Let me see if we could do a something. That pocket around 900 is going to be big. Probably a lot of people would be thinking 1,000. Don't quite get there. Dayso, we did look at Dayso. I think you could pump up and get up to these wicks. You know, $100 is probably get a good shot of that. I don't know much about this project though, but it looks decent. I mean, that looks like a bull pennant. A lot of things seem to be forming kind of bull pennants or bullish, you know, kind of formation things. Yes, it was Shiba Inu that started the Inu trend. Doge Inu, Elon Inu. We should make an Elon Inu. Evan Inu. Yeah, everything looks. I mean, Shiba Inu. I mean, yeah. Bitcoin dominance, yeah, I would follow the money. I think it's eventually going to roll over, but it could go higher, you know, while some of the shit coins really bleed. But I think most of the good altcoins probably have, like the real altcoins probably have bottomed out against Bitcoin. I've traded meme coins. I've never really bought meme coin though. Let's see here. Mars coin. Oh, audio. Let's see. I've heard of this one. It hasn't been relevant lately, but oh yeah, okay. That looks like it could do something, yeah. Let's see. I mean, that's kind of catching falling knives here, but yeah, it does look good against Bitcoin. I mean, so does... A lot of things do look pretty good against Bitcoin. So does ApeCoin against Bitcoin here, generally. What else? Matic, BTC, or Cardano. Yeah, hitting that. Making a slightly lower low. A little bit concerning there, yeah. If you lose that, you're coming down to here, but I don't think we're going to do that bad, you know what I mean? Like, let's just, yeah, 63. Hope not. altcoin season start and for how long? Uh, I mean, typically it depends what you define as altcoin season and all that. I would guess you have a good shot of seeing a pretty nice altcoin season in September, around election time, September to election for a few months there. And then potentially continuing for sometime into 2025. ADA Bitcoin, your low is still in October. That could have been the low. The 2-week is concerning with the trigger wave, but we'll see. Fetch.ai. I think making it back up to 90 cents is pretty much a given. I mean, I'm trying to think here. Like if we continue, and one target would probably be around 370. I'm just curious about. That's going to be a big area. If you could somehow if you could get up to like close to $5, yeah, that's a 5x. I mean, it could go more, who knows, but I mean, probably the absolute highest, like what's the absolute highest I would guess would be, yeah, maybe somewhere from 7 to 9. I don't think this could go to $10. $600 million market cap. What was that stock somebody was telling me about? I think Nubaru. He's been right so far. It's been, well, coming up slightly. Nothing too fun yet, though. Micro cap. What's the likelihood of Bitcoin tops up this year? I don't know. Probably 30%. Yeah, anything's possible. A lot of people think that, Aviv, if Trump wins. I mean, what do you guys think? You think he'll win? I think he's got a very good shot of winning. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen, though. There's something about, what are they doing to him now? $350 million. Does he have to pay all that? I mean, even if you're a billionaire, that's a kick in the gut. Yeah, he might have to pay all that out. But I mean, we're still gonna keep seeing crap like this. I mean, I think that I still think he's got a really good shot of beating Biden. I'd be surprised if there was kind of rumors that Michelle Obama was gonna run and get the nomination. I think that's a little bit far-fetched. I think it's gonna be Biden. It's going to be Biden-Trump, and I'd be surprised, unless things get worse with Trump. I think Trump's got it in the bag. Mortgage rates coming back up. So we're seeing more of what we, kind of saw in late 22, early 23. Let's look at the 30-year. Just curious about. Yeah, so that's kind of bullish. I mean, you're breaking above that area. VWAP coming up, but still the monthly. I feel like the monthly is giving us the top, or if we do come higher, it won't be much. Maybe a double top type thing. 3 per. I want you to get that because mortgage rates right now for a 30-year around 7%. This kind of follows. If you could get back down to 3%, they'd be around something with a 5 in front of it. So that'd be the place to refinance, obviously. Yeah, Aviv. A lot of people have talked about that. I'm surprised she's even that relevant anymore. You know what I mean? It's been a while since Obama's even been in office. And yet he's still younger than the two main candidates. How long is it? Yeah, 2016. So 8 years, but I guess there is a little bit more of a relevance. I mean, they're younger, so yeah. But yeah. I don't think Michelle Obama's going to run. I don't think that's going to, that wouldn't, if she does, I don't even think she'd get the nomination or be able to beat Trump. I think now is probably the time to wave the white flag. It could go either way here. This is kind of a toss-up type thing. I think I'm gonna wave the white flag here. Don't know, I don't always do that, but it's. I'm gonna tell the Discord too. Trump meme coin. Yeah, I've seen that. That's the I mean, I have the NFTs. Is it? It's not this one though. I think it isn't. It just. It's this. Isn't it this one? Is it MAGA? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah. Um, up to one. Yeah, it could keep going. I have no idea. Tough to say. Oh, we got CBZ in the chat. Oh, what's up? What's up? Why did I even miss that? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, definitely CBZ. How are you doing, man? Everything looks good, man. What have you been looking at? B Baker, that's funny that you I've seen that exact clip. I knew about that. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, B Baker. A month, I thought it was 2 weeks later, but yeah. I'm surprised she said that. Like I don't do you guys really think that's true? Like, I'm just asking you guys. Like, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea. I mean, stranger things have happened, but do you really think that's true? That's what I'm curious about. Like, do you guys really think that's true? I don't. I have no opinion on it. I mean, I don't even know much about Joan Rivers, really. She died a while ago, right? Yeah. You don't, AZTV? Yeah, yeah, I think it's just. I mean, I know why people think that, but I mean, there's, yeah, that's. I don't. I wouldn't go. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yes, that's what I kind of think. AZTV. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't. The Joan Rivers. I don't know. I don't. I mean, it could have been the. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe it wasn't really a conspiracy. It was just the surgeon was pissed about that comment or whatever. I mean, there are some there are some doctors that are, I mean, there's there's a lot of doctors on hard drugs and shit. So I mean, but there's also negligence. There's also surgeons that don't know what the hell they're doing. There's also, you know what I mean? There's, she's pretty old too. I don't even. Was she on The View? Who the hell is Joan Rivers? I mean, we were talking about freaking Michelle Obama and Joan Rivers. That's probably why there's only 50 people here. Obama's kids. I've never paid attention to that closely, B. Baker. Uh, I don't. I haven't really paid too much attention. I think Obama's kids do somewhat resemble him and his wife. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I think they do. I wouldn't go that far there. Oh, is it plastic surgery, ACTV? I don't know the. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why. I feel like. Let's see. Oh, okay. It was, yeah. 81. Wow, that was 10 years ago now almost. I mean, she was pretty old. I mean, that's life expectancy is 80. Where's death? I mean, was she like a Republican? Why was she talking shit about? Mm. Undergo a minor throat procedure. Okay, it wasn't cosmetic. Yeah, I don't even. I mean, people die during surgery all the time. Even young people die during surgery. If you're 81 years old, I mean, it's not. I don't think there was much. I think it was just a coincidence, guys. I don't think there was much. I don't think there was any ill will here. I think it's unlikely. Just my opinion. Could be wrong. So yeah. What? She did say that easy? Yeah, that's a little bizarre there. Could have been saying stuff for attention. They get kind of, that's the other thing too. They get antsy with the attention. Oh, nice. What do you play at the casino, CBZ? Theta V-Chain. Yeah, V-Chain's been doing good, yeah. Usually it's the anesthesia. Yeah, that's why anesthesiologists get paid so much. Um, mm, I don't think was Obama on the Jeffrey Epstein Island visit list. I know Clinton visited him a ton of times. Bill Gates too. But I don't believe. I think Obama and Biden are clear of that. Hmm. Wasn't a good person. Yeah. Blackjack. Yeah. Yeah. I love blackjack, man. I was playing this with perfect strategy. Blackjack. I got a pretty good technique. It's not counting cards or nothing. Um, Works pretty well. They had their own island. Possible. So I think that if you can see, like, if you can see ETH break above this level, 2 week trigger. Yeah, you could probably get a 1-to-1 there if we come up higher. From where we are right now, probably a little bit riskier, but yeah. Wow, even you might even be able to not a 1-to-1, but might be able to squeeze a little something in. Roulette, yeah. I mean, obviously, blackjack has less of a house advantage than roulette, I believe, right? Yeah. Win seats. Okay. Carl Icahn bought Bitcoin at 30K. He's doing pretty well. He bought the dip. So yeah. U.S. Labor Board is unconstitutional. Geez, drove off the. I don't know what company that is. Oh. Oh. Is Mitch McConnell still the House minority or the Senate minority leader? Wasn't he the one that was really? They were. Yeah, he was like really bad. Yeah, minority still is. How old is he? 81. Yeah, I guess he's still kicking. He's gonna be there until as long as he wants. Is he up for re-election? No, he was up in 2020. I think he's got another 2 years. It's a 6-year term. Yeah, he's got another. He'll probably. I wonder if he'll run for re-election. I would hope not, but I mean, Feinstein was the one that really. This was the multi-billion. What was her net worth? This was the one that was, yeah, 70 mil. My God. Yeah, that was. Yeah, how old was she? 90. Yeah, she made it into longest serving year. Yeah. I don't think they'll ever do term limits. it would be wouldn't be enough opportunity for corruption if there were term limits. I don't think they'll ever do that. I don't know if most countries don't really even have term limits for their Congress or whatever their equivalent of it is. I would say most, even well, any democracy, most democratic voting countries would have term limits for president or prime minister, but yeah. We were talking about Tesla. It looks pretty good. I think it could keep going up. Kind of wave. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the main kind of thing now is potentially that 2 hour. It is the weekend though. It is a little bit risky, but I do think the ETH a little jump. You know what I mean? A little something something. A little jump here. You might be able just a little bit. A little bit. Could be risky. It's a weekend, but yeah. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, but yeah, if you wanted to be a little bit more, I don't know. Yeah, kind of, but then we pumped higher. I think it's pretty unlikely that Bitcoin would nuke to anything below 30K or low 30s. If you see a really bad March or some shit starts to happen, especially with the Fed and inflation and all that, I could see because let's say it's just hypothetically, I'm not saying this is going to happen. Let's say we already hit the top here. And then March, you do see 30% corrections. I wouldn't really expect us to see much more than like a mid to high 30s kind of. I mean, a 50%er would be 25. It's possible. What's up, Crypto Billy? Shout out to Crypto Billy. How have you been, buddy? Yeah. I mean, that's obvious, P. Baker. Oh yeah. No, I don't think a nuke like that. No, probably enough to scare some people. I mean, March is historically a bad month. If we were to, let's say we pump up in the next 2 weeks to, I don't know, 58 or something. What's a 30% from 58? That's 40. Not impossible. Yeah. Bitcoin Nvidia. That's an interesting one. Let's see. Oh, wait, what's the... I know what this is. It's going to look similar to S&P 500 versus Bitcoin, probably. Come on. This has outperformed Bitcoin since March of 21. That's just insane. That's a lot, yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. It's probably... Hold on, let's do it the other way. NVDA, NVIDIA. Yeah. I think Bitcoin should start to outperform it. I kind of think a lot of this year is going to be more sideways between like 40K to 60K, honestly. And then we'll see the last leg up at some point in 25. But yeah, I mean, I still think retail is generally asleep. I mean, there's still opportunity to grow. NVIDIA. I mean, that's always been the AI crap or whatever. tether dominance. I mean, I don't think it means too much, man. I mean, how does this correlate with, okay, like, yeah, I don't know. End of 2020, so I don't know. I think this going down is generally obviously bullish for Bitcoin and bullish for crypto. Retail getting eaten alive by inflation, kind of. I think that's always kind of been the way, though. Curious about like Lucid. Starting to fight back a little bit, yeah. I think this might, especially on that weekly, yeah. Because that's the first, yeah, it shouldn't be ignored. What was that other one? OCBZ was talking about one. It's a stock, I think. I forget what it was. Let me look at it. I just wanted to see what he was talking about here. AMC, yeah. Meme stock. That shouldn't, yeah. Pure gambling, but, you know. Could, I mean, that's just in no man's land, wow. $1 billion market cap, though. You're probably going to get somewhat of a bounce, yeah. That should not be ignored, yeah. Looks good. Do you buy this or do you buy altcoins? I don't know. Probably altcoins. I don't even know. There's a Lucid dealership near me, though. I don't know. Probably rather gamble on AMC, though. Let's see. I haven't heard people talk about Ocean in a while. Trying to short that. I think it's kind of risky because you could easily just pump up to 75 cents, which I think you will eventually do. So I do think that's pretty risky. I did close the Bitcoin long. Yeah, it's like a showroom thing in a bougie part of Miami. I mean, it's not, you know. I don't know, you know, they have a car on display or two cars on display. That's about it. I don't think you could like test drive one or anything. Maybe you could. I don't know. I don't know how many they've sold. I don't know the details about them or. I don't think I have either. I think I've seen a Rivian. I don't think I've seen a Lucid. It's a gamble. That's definitely a significant gamble. Let's see. Chile, yeah, Chile's. I don't know too much about it, honestly. Um, yeah, I mean that's that area looks good there. Yeah, I don't know if I like that too much, but hey, if it's gonna bottom out against Bitcoin, it's probably gonna be pretty soon. Jumping up from that point, it's a risky play, but well, I mean, it'll probably do something, but it's a matter of is this altcoin gonna do as well as a lot of other altcoins? So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Not too much else to talk about. If you guys are interested in the Discord, I'll link down below. We got a free group and a paid group down below. And if you want a free month in it, if you sign up to any of the links, any exchanges down below, deposit at least $100. I will give you one free month. Open a support ticket in the Discord and put in your UID, and then so yeah. Really appreciate you guys. Smash the like button, subscribe. Always appreciate you guys. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.